sick, are you?
You doing all right? You still walk on the treadmill, all right? Come hang out. Come hang out.
I'm gonna walk on the treadmill. Hey, that's right. We spinning. Yikes. Let's fire this thing up. It's an early morning around here. I already have the house up and running. It's a little after 9 a.m. Let's see, I got 2 loads of laundry going. Got the dishwasher going. Went outside, cleaned up the backyard a little bit. Filled up the bird bath. It's hot out there already. So, yeah, let's start walking. I think I'm gonna hit some abs and then I need to eat. I'm thinking ham steak, eggs, and hash brown this morning. And good morning, by the way. Good morning. I'm here early if it helps you out. I think that's a funny line. I got it from Pawn Stars. The son's name is Corey, and that was always his line in the negotiations. I can do 50 if it helps you out. Like he was really helping them out. So, I'm on early if it helps you out. It's an early workout. I know, some of you were thrilled out there. Oh, Jake's on early today. Sometimes my laptop likes to freeze. Well, looks like it's me. Are we working now? Yeah, I guess I just have a lot of lag or something. Because it sure was spinning. I don't even have kids. I'm just getting warmed up. Wait till you see this dad body warmed up. Skeeter. Untrollable. I don't know about that. I'm gonna do abs after I walk a little while. I'm trying to burn some calories. I'm gonna get these things bricked up. Pow, 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 pow. I'm pretty hungry. Maybe if I run, it'll speed things up and I can get to breakfast quicker. Ah, it doesn't work that way. I made my own coffee this morning. Tastes like it always does when I make coffee. Reminds me when I was in the army, everybody's coffee pretty much tastes the same. Yeah, my wife's coffee. It must be weak or something. It tastes good. But it's, like, that's the first thing I noticed when I had my coffee. I made coffee this morning. Whoa, hey. I haven't had that coffee in a long time. My wife makes coffee for me. Hello, Marilyn. I wouldn't know. I'm always wrong. 27. Where's this guy from? He said he's from Moscow. Right there. Right there. It's in the chat. I don't know over there on my screen. Moscow. Thanks for clarifying. Oh, man. Good morning. Good morning, Marilyn. Just keep driving. I used to have a motorcycle. It is very fun. I used to drive on the regular, and I felt confident in my skills, but then I started slacking off and I let it sit in the garage for a long time. And then when I started getting on it, I noticed that my skills weren't what they used to be, but I would still drive crazy. So, and I'm older, I don't really take the risks that I used to, so I sold it. It was sad to sell that motorcycle. I loved it. I think I did cry. I tried to turn away so the guy didn't see me. Oh, gee. Something in my eye. Get out of here! And don't do a wheelie when you leave, bro, because you'll really piss me off. Yeah. He didn't wheelie it, dude, but I could hear him leave the neighborhood. What? Oh, man. That's my bike. That's my custom exhaust I put on there. Losing weight. Me too. Thanks for saying. A pity you don't understand. Yes, you do. QB, there's LR Bear. Motorcycle as a king. Hey, there's a guy out here that is out here on YouTube. I've seen him. Hey, thanks, Jay Hustle. I'm king of the castle. I'm gonna make myself comfortable. Do you wear a shirt inside your house? I'm king of the castle. King of the castle. I forget his name, the guy on YouTube. I think he was in a motorcycle. Yeah, he was in a motorcycle accident. He was a YouTuber before. Giant Moto. Yeah, guy's like really tall. Giant Moto, I believe it was. It is. Lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. He had it recorded on his GoPro. So then his channel became about the importance of wearing gear and rehabilitation and getting back on the bike. And it was pretty cool to see him get his balance and get his confidence back and keep riding on his bike, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, Yumpy, I think Borat did a skit like that. King of the castle, king of the castle. I think I'm 50. The big 5-0. It's morning time. A little after 9 a.m. IT still option? If the robot could help, I wouldn't mind talking to it. Space Ghost, I haven't seen that movie. Hey, Rigid. Road. Watchery. J Hustle sounds familiar. There's probably a lot of J Hustles out there. Except for, we got that one J Hustle C87. Space Ghost. Let me write that down so I remember to look it up later. That's the best I can do for you right now, Richard. Space Ghost. Space Ghost. I don't remember being in Space Ghost. What was I doing in Space Ghost? Space Ghost and the monkey. Do I have to write that down too? I won't forget. They're just hassling you. They understand you. I used to work warehouse a long time ago. And it was like big company. They spent a lot of money on logistics. And we had these headphones and a microphone. And we'd listen to the order being called out to us and we could communicate with it. And it had voice recognition. You'd say a few phrases or something to train it on your voice. This was over 20 years ago, man. So if they can't hear you, they're bluffing. They're playing stupid. They're designed to discourage you. Somebody got paid to think that way. How can I, take stuff away from people? Blip block, Captain Kev. Thanks for setting me up for that one. I know, I love that one. It's like knock knock. Who's there? Sipping on a little coffee. Woo! Oh yeah, hey, thanks for reminding me, Juneteenth. I don't think that's what it's about, but thanks for reminding me. Ricky, I meant to say, it is Juneteenth. And I personally know somebody who's getting married today, so congratulations to them getting married on Juneteenth. I don't know anybody, but I personally know somebody that knows somebody. So yeah, happy Juneteenth and congratulations on your wedding. I hope it lasts forever. Yeah, right? Right, Richard? Don't be silly. I don't really like to interact with AI, but I've done it a few times. And I can't stand when it plays dumb with me. The military man in me has to make on-the-spot corrections right there. Oh! Flag on the play. That's some bullshit right there. Oh, sorry. Damn. Darn it. Told myself I wasn't gonna curse today. Time and a half. Oh yeah, it's a holiday here at APS. They let me get off-peak hours all day today, right? Yeah, because they jack up the price during the hottest part of the day, but today's a holiday. Yeah, happy Juneteenth. Woo! I get to run some AC. I get to pay a little less cheese for it. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, I don't really try to tell jokes, but I do try to be funny. I might do a little workout later on after walking and doing some abs. I was thinking about, I don't know, a quick 500 push-ups. Make some breakfast after this. Fuel up the tank for some presses. I mean, it is chest and triceps day. Or we could just kick back and take it easy. I've already done so much today, including dust mop. I forgot to mention that earlier. I dust mopped the house. Guardrail. Ah, rice cakes like a demon. Felt too guilty. Oh, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat plenty. I might even have some more Eggos today. Unfortunately, I don't have any more fried chicken. I could go get some more, but I don't want to leave the house. Why should I? Inside good, outside bad. It reminds me of when I used to brew my own coffee. I had some good rocket fuel there. Almost makes me feel like running. Wouldn't that be a hoot? I mean, I've already walked about a mile. Why don't I just run one quick one? Knock one out. A little 10-minute, 6 mile per hour pace. Then we'll do some abs and we'll get to some eating. I mean, who wants to just sit here and walk all day? Huh. I'm more familiar with police. I understand now. The guardrail is like. Oh! Police. I get it. No, walking, I get it. I got like a race car body, you know? It's like it's got a high performance engine under the hood. It might be old, but you still gotta, you know, you gotta step on it now and then. It's just the way it works. Tried driving a high performance car, race car, all slow and stuff around the neighborhood. See what happens. Hey, let's go. Let's just get it a mile on. I got no fans on, as usual. I'm still feeling my quads from all that jumping jake workout I did, the squat jumps. Hips. No. Usually my feet are the first to break down. Blisters. If I'm carrying a heavy pack, it's my back. But it's gotta be really heavy. My hips, never. That might be possible if you were a woman, I guess. Their hips, they're not designed for load bearing, hard work. Like these hips. Women's hips. Those are for birthing, not hard work. Rigid. Starting to wonder about you. It is not false, Marilyn. I speak the truth. You're a race thing. Like a bicycle race? How long are we talking here? Half a mile? Put some weight on them hips. with a rucksack, 50-pound rucksack, 80-pound rucksack. We'll see how far you get. Aaron Salas, tell her. I got one fan. Yes. Yes. Ooh, that air feels great. Dude, did the AC turn on too? Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, Marilyn. You gonna whip up a fancy AI video? What's wrong with you, Marilyn? Why are you so emotional? I'm just teasing. An impersonation. Good laugh. Dab number one. First dab was more like a swipe than a wipe. Whew. I know. My wife does incredible impersonations. Like, wow. You know, she does voiceovers too. Pace is almost too slow. Sometimes guys would complain about a slow pace. When I would get out, lead the formation, call cadence. My knees hurt, Sergeant. You pick up the pace. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody listen to my boots. Get in step. Double time. Does she? I forgot already. I don't have much oxygen. I forget easily right now. Look at me, Black Arrow. Couldn't get much better. Closing in on 1 mile. Easy run. Easy pace, 6 miles per hour, 10 minutes. We'll go back to walking for a little while. Must be all that syrup power from yesterday's breakfast. Black Arrow, hope you're having a good day too. Thank you. Let's kick on the auxiliary fan. Nice little warm up, right? We could stretch out. Voiceovers, yeah, thanks. See if you knew what's better. That's the Meghan Markle, Prince Harry thing. They caught him socializing at an event with all the high ups, and Harry was definitely trying to get his wife Meghan into the business. He's talking to like a Disney exec or something. Oh yeah, you know she does voiceovers. Very talented. Hint, hint, hint. Oh, yeah, okay. Awkward. But my wife is actually talented, huh? She does a great British accent. It's fabulous. Does a good David Bowie, yeah? I just can't do it. Anybody on The Sopranos? She's got Paulie's laugh down. I can't do it. See, I can't even do it. My wife makes fun of me. And then she does Paulie's laugh. Perfect. And I keep trying to get it, and it's like, there's just like a glitch in my brain. I just can't do it. How does she do it? I don't even want to keep trying. Fucking Paulie's laugh. Yeah, the only thing I can do is, pick up heavy things that other people can't, When it's time to move, who are you gonna call? Arizona. Oh, bro. And then there was this time when I had a pickup truck. Oh, gosh. Oh, bro, do you know how many people were calling on me? I got a pickup truck. It has some muscle. Selling that pickup truck and buying a motorcycle was the best thing I ever did in my life. I couldn't have been happier. Go ask somebody else for help. You want to borrow a vehicle? Here's the keys to my bike. Make sure you bring it back filled up. Hey, handler. There's my handler. I haven't seen you since 2018. They just keep shuffling me around, giving me new handlers. She is good. Truck people. I resigned my commission, my civic duty, when I sold that truck. And it was crazy. I sold it to this old man. He knew a good deal, bro. I wasn't playing around. Man, I sold this absolutely cherried out, perfect stock, no monkeying around. Oh, was it? What year was it? I think it was a 96, 97 S10 Chevy. All original miles, only serviced at the dealer. I take really good care of all my stuff, bro. I get upset at every little scratch. Like, oh, no, don't mess with my truck. Sold it to this old man who was sitting there talking. He's like, why are you getting rid of this, man? You really, like, he's like, I saw the price, I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, I'm joining the army and I just don't want it no more, man. I don't think I'm gonna need it. He's like, yeah, no kidding. I'm a Marine veteran, man. Yeah. He was telling me that back in the day he could just do pull-ups all day long. Drill sergeant would just tell him, get down. Quit showing off, that's enough. Let somebody else up there. Here's this tall, skinny, black guy. I believed him, bro. He looked like he could probably still do pull-ups. But he had like a stroke or something. He was an old man. He had money saved up, you know, and wanted my truck. And, you know, it was a manual transmission. He was going to have a hard time driving it, you know. Because he was, you know, real old and had a stroke. I asked, I was like, what are you buying this thing for, man? He's like, I just want to have a good truck sitting on the side of my house if I need it, man. Right on, thanks for the money. He was tall. He was tall too. He had to like shrink down. I think he was like even taller than me. It was a small pickup truck. I was blown away. Why do you want this, old man? Oh, this is a good truck. I had a glove box full of all my receipts. I was the original owner. He saw that. He was like, I'll take it. $94,000, South Carolina. Oh, are you talking salary? Head of household? The broke philosopher. That almost inspires me to run one more mile. Broke philosopher. I bet everybody knows a broke philosopher. Let me run another mile for the heck of it. Easy peasy. We'll just do it at 6 miles an hour again. Another 10 minutes of easy running. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. When I'm watching on my monitor, I don't get distracted by it. See, all this stuff is getting, some of the mods would see like this message is held for review, right? If I'm looking at my phone, even on this one too, my old phone, since it's running on the app, it just clogs up everything and I can't see. But on my monitor, it's straight. There's no distraction. Look at that. There's no distractions. I can appreciate that. Yeah, my monitor, bro. But right, the app shows other people in there trying to holler at me inappropriately or something. Get out my face. Out my face. With those inappropriate comments. Out my face. Right? It's almost too slow. At 6 miles per hour. Hey, you know, earlier I was thinking, as long as I knew I had a moderator to clean up the chat, I don't really gotta I don't really have to use this to moderate my channel. I can use this to play music. One of these days. Hey! Well, that one got through. How distracting. If I could intervene, I would just probably send it to the hide file. I got my hands full. Thank you. Rigid? What? What happened? Damn what? Did I miss something? Maybe we'll try to run a little faster. On the next mile. Think I'm kidding? Let me just finish this one. People get wild. Who said what? Who's on first? So what? Who cares? That's my Joey Behar impersonation on The View. That's her defense when she's cornered. So what? Who cares? You know, those redheaded people, they're always so fiery. My wife asked me the other day, what is it with you redheads? You touched by the devil? I never mess with them. Off limits to me. No, sir. I won't mess with another redhead. Man or woman. No, sir. I think most comments are held, if not by moderation, which I self-imposed on YouTube, but then there's also the moderation you just can't do anything about. Nah, it's the other way around, rigid. That's what I thought too. But then when you ask, Google or the AI now tries to tell you that redheads are more sensitive to heat and pain. I find that unbelievable. whatever video she was watching was some really vicious, angry person full of hate. They happened to be a redhead. So my wife was like, what is it with you, redheads? I know, surprise, surprise, Bridget. Let me drop off my page. What do they call that? Berenstein Bear effect? Mandela or something? When they swap it, they change it. I've already seen it done a few times. It's the AI, man. You ask it a question, it tells you, and you post about it. And then you sit there and think, that doesn't make sense. Let me look again. Lo and behold, it's a different answer. It made me look like an idiot. You think it's funny? You think it's funny to mess with me? Keeps trying to draw me into a spirited debate so he could learn from a master. I see that trap. It's a trap! Woo! This was my old party pace. 6.7 miles per hour. 9-minute mile. This was my pace, just training pace. Come in here and knock out 3 to 5 miles. 9-minute miles, but I dropped off my pace. I don't know. It's been a long time now. This was like my 40-year-old, early 40 pace, just for having fun. Hey, Phil. Spelling. I hate spelling. I dislike spelling with a passion. Excuse me, I just spoke. You're looking at it, pal. You're looking at it, Phil. What's your routine? But you get to see my routine. Exercise lifts my spirits. I get out the house on my bicycle. And you know what's really key? Human interaction. Real humans. Not this AI. Funny business. My wife. Like, right? She's totally sane. High functioning member of society. Then you got me. We won't say what I am. We all know what I am. Right? She brings me up. When I talk with her and interact with her. When I tell her, yeah, I think I'm gonna launch an invasion on the Capitol. My wife's like, let's think this through. You said some pretty mean things about Trump. I don't know if he's gonna give you a pardon. What's the likelihood of that, you know? I sit there. But yeah, so we find this equilibrium where I'm like somewhat sane and she's like somewhat like me now. I see the change in her, right? She says it too, jokingly. I'm not as sweet as I used to be. Ah, get out of here. Nothing but sugar. Nothing but sugar. Selling naked puts and going hiking. It's an illusion. Bag this one. I mean, yeah, they have. But I've lost a lot of weight, so it brings out the muscles. I used to see it all the time in magazines when they would tout weight loss products. You would see bodybuilders, and they had just got done with the bulk. They look huge, but real sloppy. And of course, then they sag, and they look sad. And then they lose like 20 pounds. They weigh less. They show their stats again, and then they strike a pose, and they get a tan, and they're all happy. And they, yeah, look at me. But they always do, man. They actually look like they've gotten buffer, like the muscles are just bigger and more beautiful, even though they're smaller. I don't know what it is. You lose a little bit of weight. I hear that works with your manhood too. Like there's a lot of fat around your hips, and this whole general area, protrudes out. So when you're nice and ripped and lean, that's like farther in, making, it's all illusions and just things look better. You know what I'm saying? The Crabber effect. GTG, glory to God. Is that what that is? Magic 2030. Let's pray. I don't think he's obviously going to live that long. I hope he does. Wouldn't want to wish ill on anybody, but I'm lacking confidence in the man to finish his term. Speaking off the record, of course, just between you and I. Don't quote me! I was 201 this morning. I ate a lot of food yesterday. I drank a lot of water, tried to really recharge. I've been kind of skimping lately, My wife's out of town, so I'm on an OG schedule, I'm king of the castle, king of the castle. Normally I wake up real early, right? And I just sit there and waste my life doom scrolling, waiting for my wife to wake up. And in the time that I'm waiting for her to wake up, like my hunger, I've ignored it, so it's gone away. Like I should have been up doing things, but no, I'm like tiptoeing around the house like a mouse, I don't want to wake her up. Oh, no, we don't want that. Trying to have a nice day up in here. So with her out of here, yeah, baby, I get up, I do work, I dust mop, I do laundry. Speaking of which, I need to go pull out my laundry and put the other one in the dryer. Right? And here I am walking. This is like workout number 1. And then after this, I'm going to eat. I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to power up. I'm going to play with my dog. I'm going to feed her. I'm going to let her know I love her. That she is so awesome and valued up in this hizzy. And then I'm going to have another cup of coffee and get all pumped up. Then do it again, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Care for a Mentos? Mentos fresh and full of fresh Mentos. So you gotta knock off the dishes so they're dry. I can put them away, you know? It's funny though. This is the first time I've loaded the dishwasher and like started it myself. My wife normally handles this stuff. And she hates the way I load the dishwasher. It's gotta be loaded her way, you know what I'm saying? So she'll just spend all day bent over, organizing, reorganizing the dishwasher, and I bust her balls. Baby, why you spend all day messing with that dishwasher? Now you can complain about your back. Just leave it alone, start it. But to her credit, okay, she's always able to get like 1 or 2 more dishes in there than I can, okay? But it's only because she spends half an hour at the expense of her lower back just to prove she's a better organizer than me. I don't know, you know, I was like... So anyways, make a long story short, she wasn't here this morning. And I didn't get the dishwasher fully loaded. I just kept trying to organize it. And I was like, man, if my wife was here, she could get it in there. Look. There's one dish I couldn't get in there this morning. I was like, where's my wife? Where's my wife at? Hey. Did anybody clip me eating that banana? Dude, I couldn't believe how sexy that was. I didn't intend it to be so sexy, and you know. But then I looked at myself in the camera. I was like, whoa! I should be charging for this. Yeah, I was thinking about clipping it myself. Like, oh gosh, this would be a great short. But it doesn't matter what I think. No matter what I think about shorts, YouTube just never seems to agree with me. The stuff I think, you know, my absolute best shorts go nowhere on YouTube. It's like, bro, that's comedy gold. Circulate that. Help a man out. All right. I gotta go deal with the lunges. This will take 2 seconds. We've already disclosed way more of the footprint of my personal house than I cared to, but BAM! That's what waits at the front door for you. BAM! That would be so funny. I live at Hillcrest Tropics, apartment number. You know, I make myself laugh. That's what's most important. Most important. It's a man's world. But I need my wife to do all the cooking and cleaning. Well, I'm gonna make some food later on. This evening, you know, if everybody wants to get their popcorn ready, we might do some cooking with Arizona, some meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I got some vegetables here. You know, when I'm in the kitchen, everything takes forever. So You know, I haven't even got breakfast done yet. See, I'm already thinking about food, baby. I'm already thinking about my dinner. Haven't even had breakfast yet. Slow down, Tiger. Slow down. Take it easy. It's a slow ride. Whoa. Gnarly. Luckily, the dryer reminded me. Yeah. Luckily, because I was, little thing said, clean the lint trap. Oh, what? Oh, thank you, my good sir. Yes, of course. For reals. Oh, oh, yeah, I'm a pretty girl. Who loves her daddy? Who loves her daddy? Yeah, aren't you a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get going. Daddy, wrap this up. Pontus, I thought that was your profile picture. I couldn't see, I didn't come in there like, oh, it's Pontus. I assumed. Starting to be able to spot you from a distance now. We're done here. Let's go to the ultimate view. Vantage point. Let's hit some abs. Let's just do that. And then I need to go power up. It's been an hour. Well, I just can't stay here all. Well, I could. I just need $100. I just need $100 and I could keep streaming all day. I mean, you guys could break that up amongst yourself. There's 15 of you, so 10 of you can, 10 or figure that out amongst yourselves. And we could just keep live streaming. I would just love, to just keep hanging out, live streaming, and just clear my schedule and hang out and cook. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Real quick. I haven't really smashed out this ab wheel in forever. I'm always touting this, right? People say, how you get those abs? Well, I do abs regularly. And yeah, this thing just crushes them. Hallelujah to the ab wheel. Let me give a special shout out. My old friend, my good friend, my dear friend, Joe Weeder, ab wheel. I really, really wish that I could tag my friend, my dear friend Joe Weeder, ad wheel, but I can't find it anywhere on the affiliate program. So, I could be like a total liar and just tag some ab wheels and say, I doubt these are the best things ever for abs. Click here, get them. What fun is that? Let's just go. Open up with, I don't know. Open up with 30. Just for giggles. He did 30. Yeah. Yeah. Chamber clearing. What's the best way to store your firearm? Let's say you had an AR-15. How you want to store that, right? A lot of people would think you want to store it on safe. But always when we turn the weapon into the armory, pull the round out, pull the trigger. I get forgetful. I think ours couldn't be put on safe after the trigger was pulled and there was no magazine. It's been so long I forget. Anyways, I was trying to say you shouldn't store your weapons with any springs under tension. That goes for your magazines too, right? Keep a spring compressed 10 years, and then it's not going to really push with the same amount of force. Failure to feed. Easy peasy, huh? I bet the good old days, there was a time, right? You could hold your firearm and live stream about it, talk about it, show people how to disassemble it, clean it, put it back together. I've given several firearms classes to my personal friends. Everybody gets a AR-15. They're pretty cool, man. And they're pretty overwhelming if you don't know anything about it, right? So I go over there and get my friends a class. Here we go. Let me bring mine over, battle. I do, you do, we do. Follow me. Lead the way. Lead the way. They're always like, oh, wow, gee, man. Thanks so much. You know, you gotta tell them, always. They want to be all sensitive. Treat it all fragile, like, you know? No, bro. You slammed the crap out of that weapon. Wham! When you load that magazine. When you have a malfunction, you go through sports. Slap, pull, observe, release, tap, squeeze. And when you slap, I'm not playing around with it, man. Yeah. I heard just recently that one of the World Cup games had the highest ratings ever, right up there with the NBA playoffs. So for TV and like live streaming or something. So to be fair, a lot more people would go if they had more money, right? Americans and everybody else, you know, except, you know, the rich. Like the rich are getting richer. And the poor are getting poorer. There's less money. And then things are more expensive, so right? To be fair. And everything's gone up, right? Surge pricing. Try to get tickets to Taylor Swift. Well, you gotta be really wealthy. Or take some good credit, right? Leverage some debt. Just to be fair, in my opinion. Waiting. Mexico. That's prescription, right? Yeah, I remember the good old days when I had that lorazepam shipped to the door. You know, I used to work for the post office. Used to deliver mail. You'd see some people, their routes, they had notes hanging on there. Like sometimes I'd do a swing route, man. I'd run somebody else's route. So they'd have to clue me in real quick. Hey, man, don't deliver any pills to this house, okay? If, you know, there was a note. Yeah, the people who are watching. Turn into the postmaster. Hey, Gravity. Hey, Milo. I don't know, man. People, crazy, right? I have to take a look at the books later on, make some executive decisions later on. APAC. Well, I work abs quite a bit, right? I'm doing abs probably like 4 or 5 days a week. Sometimes I just have an ab day if I need like a rest day for my muscles. I'll just do nothing but abs for a while, like half an hour of abs. But then also, I use abs to warm up for weightlifting. Like I like to get warmed up, break a sweat, get fired up before I start manhandling some iron. So, some people like to run on a treadmill, which I did earlier. I have a bicycle I use for a warm up, but sometimes I'll do abs, just leg lifts, sit-ups, ab wheel for like 15 minutes, and I'm ready to go. So I'm always doing abs. But then, I added this thing in. I think this thing gets great results. I got a lot of stuff here for abs, including some hanging ab straps that really help out, Like I just find some way to keep going. Right now I'm doing these like hanging knee raises, but I work out so much, like sometimes my forearms are just always sore. So I want to keep doing knee raises, but my forearms don't want to keep doing it. So then I get these ab straps out to help out, Like I'm familiar with things like this because I've been in gyms almost my entire life. When I was 13, my best buddy and I clipped a free membership coupon from the Sunday paper. Went down to the local gym. Both of us were 13 years old. We didn't even need parents' permissions or anything back then. Just showed up at the gym, wanted our 2-week free membership. Some old personal trainer that had nothing better to do because he didn't have a client. Like, oh, I'll go over there and teach the kids what's up. Oh man, bro. Got free personal training at the age of 13. But other gyms that I've been into, these are really nice. So I saw these for sale at a really good price and I jumped on them. And I just always keep hitting the abs. Yeah, buddy. Sounds like a lot, but I don't know anything. I used to just get 1 milligram Loraz back in the day. That was the sweetest setup. Script and everything, man. Just to take the chill out, Like, fuck it, big dog. Fuck all that noise. Show him some work. Oh man. I haven't even had breakfast. Did you see how I ran earlier? Hey, the only old man here is Mark at Gravity Core Fitness, if he's still here. I'm still young. I haven't gotten old yet like the rest of the people here that stop in every now and then. So I got abs on my back, dude. My lower back. Yeah, these are really cool. Anything and everything. A lot of variety. Keeps me going. Still here. Abs on my shoulders. That makes me think of the movie Twins. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Julius! What's wrong with your back? I'm doing the wrong impersonation. You've got muscles on muscles. I'll do another 30. Another 30 of the ab roller. People who are in really good shape, like Mark, I think, can do this. Can use the ab wheel without going to his knees. I've only done actually a few of those in my life. I was live streaming one day. Somebody came in here and told me to do that without going to your knees. I was like, I can't do that. I'll just do it for giggles though, just for you. And I knocked out like 3 of them. It was the best live stream ever. But I'll just stick to my knees, right? I mean, when I can just do a whole bunch on my knees, then it's just natural to assume I could probably do a few if I really wanted to. Do another 30. It's very dry here. My lips are very dry. I need to fill up. Keep drinking. Hey, G Pools. You don't think they're doing anything. I like to remind people that ab wheel is like a complete upper body workout. Yeah. It's not just abs. I'm getting a lot of back exercises. It's almost like doing straight arm pull downs, which I did yesterday for the lats with that ab wheel. I'm getting a lot of triceps. Planking. Of course, it works shoulders. When I'm holding myself like this, a lot of front shoulders. So we got back, triceps, shoulders. My chest is getting a pump when I do it. Abs. It's a fantastic workout. I'm burning some calories and strengthening my core. Let me go fill up because I'm a horrible mouth breather. Thanks, Nazim. Thanks, Marilyn. I wish I started my channel when I had let myself go, right? For the most part, once I started, I was always a really nice, healthy weight with muscles. But when I got out of the army and had a shoulder injury, I couldn't exercise, and I had it fixed. And again, I still couldn't exercise for a long time. I just ate and drank and got up to 275 on a full tummy. I'm 201 today, so that's like 70 pounds difference. Yeah, I forget, all the time. Yeah, it would be nice to have that captured, that's what I was trying to say, documented my weight loss journey. That was a very popular phrase for a while. Yeah, just a couple more ab exercises and that'll be enough. Then I'm gonna go fuel up and think about whether I want to do 500 push-ups later today. Sounds fun. Hey, champ. Pontus. It's always good to see you when I'm in a good mood, Pontus. When I'm in a bad mood, I don't know. I don't know, Pontus. Let's do it. Kiss ups. I played the role of a kiss up one time, I will admit, okay? Okay, twice. When I was young, I was a mama's boy and I was always kissing up to my mom. Mom, can I help you in the kitchen? You know, so I learned how to cook and stuff real early. So I was a real kiss up then. Sorry. But one time in the army, I did it strategically. It behooved me. I made it, you know, I was a low-ranking private at the time. I made a lonely corporal feel like he was, you know, cool. Like I appreciated his, you know, company, and I thought his jokes were funny. And you know, because he was the guy that used his position of authority to get out of work. Yeah. He'd assign some work and stuff, and then be like, all right, go do this, and let's meet back up at 1200 after chow. And he's like, all right, get out of here, guys. And he'd be like, Arizona, hold up. We'd go up in his, oh man, up in his barracks, and we played PlayStation and shit. I'd laugh at his jokes, make him feel cool. Oh man, this is funny. I know, man. Make them do it, bro. You're so cool, bro. Come on, give it up, dog. It behooved me. If you know what I mean. Only once, you know. Never again, bro. I tried it. I was open-minded to butt kissing, you know. I was butt kissing curious. What is that like? I'll try it. I felt filthy afterwards. Oh. Let's just keep that between us. Yeah, I think once or twice we even took a nap. Not together, of course. I was on the top bunk. Don't get the wrong idea. It was fun. You know what was most fun about the army? It was getting out. I had so much fun, bro. When they just cut me loose. Sergeant Arizona, you're on your own, bub. You don't have to report for formation. Just run around post and get everything handled. Pleasure's all mine. I had the phone roster. I'd be up in the barracks, looking down on the formation, going through the call roster, trying to catch somebody with a ringer on. Some dumb private forget to turn their ringer off. First sergeant out there talking, everybody. Got him. Got him. What the hell is that? Who's got their phone on? I got a better idea. Everybody get down. Of course, I would start at the top first, right? Try to get Chief busted first. Let's see if I can catch Chief sleeping. Ah. Let's move down. Who's next? Good times. I'm 50-50. The big 5-0. No, this was in garrison. This wasn't deployed, right? This was back home. And you know what? I think we were one of the first people to get cell phones when I was over there. It was actually really nice. It was high speed, man. I felt it was like cool as shit. Like cell phones were still kind of like new, and we couldn't have them, but we would go. We would do dismounted patrols, and we would go through the city, and they had a market. Roll through the market all the time. Hey, salam alaikum. Alaikum salam. How's everybody doing today, man? Everybody all right? Yeah? All right. You let me know. And, yeah, they sold cell phones there. Because they had them on base, too, and you had to go buy minutes. There was different cell phone minutes and plans, and you charge up your card. They had phone banks there that you could use. But they could turn those phone banks off. But this one place that we stayed was in this building out in the middle of the city. And we didn't have the luxury of going to get all these services and charging up our minutes. So, to go into the call banks. Yeah, somebody proposed it. Hey, sir, can we just like buy some cell phones at the market and some minutes? And the captain looked into it and got back to us. It was like, yeah, you want to stop in? All right, let's just stop in there one day and ask them what it is, how much. So yeah, man, they're out on patrol through the city. Went to the cell phone store, set up a perimeter, Everybody, it's closed down for a minute. We're gonna do some shopping. It's like when Oprah goes out, right? They close down the store for Oprah. We close it down. Come up with a price, hey, this is what we want. We want 10 cell phones, and what can you do for us? And the guy gave us a price. We're working with our interpreter, and be all right. Cool. Come back another day with the money. Salam alaikum. And then we went back another day and got our phones. And yeah, we had the liberty to use our phones, cell phones. It was pretty cool, man. Yep. Call up my wife. Hey, baby, you wouldn't believe it. We got a phone at the market. I got a cell phone. Oh, it's a good day. Well, it's a good day. I called a few other people. They didn't believe me. Yeah, bro. I just wrapped up a mission. I'm just chilling right now. I'm gonna go out again. No, I'm serious. They didn't believe me. Yeah, here I am, bro. Yeah, money went a long way too. The market was fun, right? Yeah, this one time, I don't even know what it was. I can't even remember how much money I had. I gave him a few bucks. So I'd like to have some chocolate and some candies and things, man. Can you tell the interpreter, hey man, you tell this guy, what can I get for this? I'm gonna get some chocolate for the guys. Couple bucks, I'd have a big old bag of munchies. The interpreter said it was fair. I don't know. The interpreter said we made his day. He said that American money. Yeah, he could probably close up and go home early today. Right on. And then another time, I found some local money just laying on the ground. Probably wasn't worth anything. I said, oh wow, bro, money. I don't even know what this is. Hey, buddy. Hey, Battle, come over here. Let's go to the store. Let's see what we can get. Hey, man. I found this money. Can I get that falafel? Oh, okay. Is that enough money? Oh, you're good. Can I get one for my friend too? No problem. Thanks, bro. Everybody over there's really nice, to be honest with you, right? So friendly. Everywhere you go. You on the PC? You ordered it so you can hear me this time, huh? Alright, I'm gonna finish this. I've been in there flapping for too long. I'm gonna go eat. Eat in privacy, right? Eat chow, move out. It gets nasty. It's a job. You just shovel it in, load up the tank, come back, maybe some 500 push-ups for the heck of it a little bit later. I'm gonna go fuel up in privacy. I start to feel funny when I've been on here too long. Thanks for hanging out with me. Gravity Core's probably coming on pretty soon. I'm on early today, so maybe everybody go over there and check out Gravity Core Fitness. Everybody take care and have a great one. I'm gonna go fuel up.